The final definition of grammar is your grammar style. This is when you're being crafty with writing instead of being restricted by the rules. You're more concerned with what you're saying or writing or conveying and not being restricted or held back or stifled by the formal rules of grammar. So, this is when we begin to bend and sometimes break the rules because it fits better. This is your grammar style and how it looks in language. So, what could your grammar style look like? Well, maybe it's a perfectly succinct fragment. Fragments are great, and yes, they are grammatically incorrect according to your grammar brain, but according to your grammar style, there are certain times where a fragment is perfect. Maybe it's an obnoxiously long run on sentence, just the right rhythm in a paragraph for that really long sentence. Maybe it's a one word sentence, which is a fragment, but it's a one word sentence. It's powerful. What if it's a one sentence paragraph? We've been railed in schools about like having topic sentence and a number of detail sentences and a clinching sentence and what a full formal perfect paragraph looks like. And sometimes, as we know as professional writers, a one sentence paragraph exists. Why not? Maybe it's a strange punctuation mark. Look at this thing right here. We'll get to that eventually, but look at that thing. Maybe it's a strange punctuation mark as part of your grammar style. Maybe it's a purposeful double negative, like saying, I can't get no satisfaction. Perfectly purposeful double negative. This is all sort of examples, and there'll be more as we get into our grammar styles. We develop a voice as writers, but these are all ways that your grammar style bends and breaks the traditional rules of grammar because we want to actually worry more about what we're saying and writing and less about the formalities of playing by always these formal rules. So, for example, let's look at the rule, I put it in quotes, about not ending a sentence with a preposition. So your grammar style says it may be better to just bend this rule to avoid a clunky sentence. So sometimes as you write a sentence, it ends on a preposition. It's just the way it is. And would you really want to bend or sort of rearrange that sentence in order for it to play by the rules? So E.B. White gives us this funny joke. He says, a father of a little boy goes upstairs after supper to read to his son, but he brings the wrong book. The boy says, what did you bring that book that I don't want to be read to out of up for? Look at all the prepositions there. And he's being funny, but it's all there. And to make fun of the rule even further, as we saw previously from Winston Churchill, ending a sentence with a preposition is something up with which I will not put. And Churchill is making fun of this rule, saying that we maybe need to learn the rules and then we can bend the rules. So your grammar style is not arguing necessarily with your grammar brain. It's telling the grammar brain, learn all the rules. And then when it's time to write, keep them in your back pocket. You'll need them. But sometimes it's good to keep them in your back pocket and not always to pull them out. We can bend and we can break the rules. If we're sharp with our grammar, it's okay sometimes to flex, to stylize a little bit with our grammar, to showboat, I guess, our grammar style. These are our four definitions of grammar: your grammar gut, your grammar brain, your grammar heart, and your grammar style.